Every now and then you see a model online or in a pre-owned list, or perhaps it has a huge discount, and you think, I can't pass up on that opportunity to own one of those. And I have since purchased a new locomotive, which this video is going to unbox. We're going to get it onto the layout and run it with some rolling stock. Now, I am going to give you a clue before I reveal which locomotive it is. We are going to run a set of Mark 1s, and that set consists of 1 maroon at the front and then 4 BR greens to follow. And if you would have watched my Random Running Days finale gala video, then you would know that this locomotive was a BR black liveried loco and that it was a preserved example. Now, obviously, I model Heritage Railway. That is something I'm really passionate about. And this locomotive is the only one of its class in preservation, which I'm really excited to add into my collection. As well as this, there's an interesting story which I'm going to share with you all about this particular locomotive. And it made me really want to purchase a model of it one day when I found one for a reasonable price. And it involves a gentleman who came and bought loads of my old model railway stock that I was trying to sell. It's probably about 1.5 years ago now. And he mentioned that he works, volunteers and donates quite a lot of stuff to the Bluebell Railway. And he told me that during the construction of this locomotive, that the only thing they started with from the original was the regulator. And I found that really interesting because when you look at this loco, everything on it apart from that has either been taken from another locomotive entirely and refurbished, or it's been built from scratch. And that makes this locomotive really interesting and adds a new level of interest for a preservation enthusiast to my layout. Now, lots of you have probably guessed which loco I might be unboxing now, but let's see if you were right, and let's crack on with taking it out the box and giving it a run. Okay, so I've tried to position the camera in the best place possible. As you can see, it came in quite a big box, which is handy, means it was well protected, so bonus points to the retailer. Yeah, we're gonna get the locomotive out for the first time. Obviously, I have just had a look to make sure everything was as it should be, but I haven't actually got the model out itself, so that will be a first time for me as well as you guys. So full disclaimer, I'm not a reviewer. I'm just going to be getting this out as any normal consumer would. We're going to get it on the layout and get it running. So here we go. Let's remove some of the packaging, and as you can see, it's by Bachmann. Let's remove this box, and it is a H2 Atlantic class. Now, you've probably guessed which one it is. Of course, the only preserved example Atlantic that I could have gone for, and it is, of course, Beachy Head. One of Bluebell Railways' prized possessions, and definitely a fan favourite in the new build era. And as you can see by the end of the box, I bought this from TMC. They do some really good pre-owned models. I've spent a lot of time up at TMC because I do holiday a lot in Yorkshire, and they're always really good. They're always really supportive, and they do thoroughly test their pre-owned models. So I'm expecting nothing less than a great model. Paid £160 for it, so not too bad. And I decided to do some extra research about this model, and when first released back in 2018, the RRP was £189.95 from Bachmann, with most retailers discounting to £161.46. Prior to purchasing, I performed an online search and there was no DCC ready versions available aside from the one I found pre-owned on TMC for £160. The most recent purchase of this model I could find was from Wren Model Railways. As you can see, the verified owner of the purchase commented on the 31st of May 2025, singing its praises. The locomotive was described as new and the box in as new condition, complete with paperwork and sealed accessories. And I was informed that this is basically a brand new model. The box looks a bit tired. but it's barely been used. So we're going to find that one out for ourselves today. So paying £160 for a unique, rare, pre-owned, as new described model, in my opinion, is an absolute steal, providing everything appears untouched and barely used. So here we go. Let's slide the box cover off and have a look. Now, I don't know what this Loco actually comes with, but manual, I mean, even just looking at the manual, usually a good sign if a model's been well used is if the manual is all crinkled up and stuff, but this looks effectively like it's never been touched. So yeah, that's really good. Anyway, let's not waste time looking at that. Get rid of that as well. Now I'm interested to see, as we slide the sleeve off, what accessories we get, and it looks like we get loads. So we get all of these codes and other things. We've got extra screws, I imagine, to put the speaker housing in there. We've also got the front couplings as well, and the vacuum pipe, so that's a nice addition. But the main thing I'm looking at there, look at those proper etched nameplates, and they are the proper ones. These are the ones that have been fully etched into the plate, not your printed ones like Hornby do. That is fantastic. We'll move those to one side. Now let's have a look at this model. Okay, well, first impressions, I don't actually know whether this, so it's got a plastic body, fair enough. Oh blimey, it's very heavy actually. That surprised me. That is really heavy. Is it a die cast running plate? I think so. That will give it a lot of weight, of course. And there is the model. Goodness me. I mean, it looks so unusual, doesn't it? These Atlantic Locos, they are quite intriguing because they are just such a unique design. You know, having a 442 is just, yeah, really strange. So, and I've not got anything like this in the collection. So we're going to have a proper look at it on the layout and hopefully see it running with some rolling stock. Let's go. So whilst I'm here, I'll just show you what I do when I get a new model that is not DCC fitted. I just remove the M piece from Gofland mount and just plug one of the analog controllers in, and yeah, let's see if it moves on analog. Oh, okay, right, there's a jolt there. I mean, it excuse me. I think it needs a bit of a warm-up, that's for sure, but it works. And obviously DCC will definitely improve that running capability. It probably just needs, it's probably been sat for a long time. So yeah, we'll get a 21-pin decoder in it. I believe it goes in the tender, which is good. And then we'll get it running on the real layout. Oh, it's got a stay alive capacitor in. Is that in? Does it normally come with that? No, it doesn't. Wow, well that's a bonus. Brilliant. And here she is, guys, in the yard. Wow. What an interesting design these Atlantics were. I don't really know much about them, to be honest, because obviously none of them were preserved, the original ones. And this one was only built, I think, a few years ago. So yeah, they're quite new in terms of my knowledge around them. So yeah, really excited to get this going today. It was a bit of a faff getting the tender off because it's quite a silly design, really. Basically, there's two pipes either side of the tender, and without them in their slots, the actual shell won't connect back on. So yeah, eventually I got there, and the blanking plate was really stiff. I actually had to stop filming and use quite a bit of force to get that off, and I ended up bending some of the rods. So hopefully that will not inhibit this running, and obviously the stay alive capacitor is a massive bonus. That will hopefully guarantee this model to run without an issue over points. So yeah, really looking forward to this. And now we're going to get ready for its first movement off shed. Right, I believe the decoder that I've put in it was set to number 8 because it was removed from a previous loco that I converted to sound. So here we go. Beachy Head at Queensbury Railway, its first movement off shed. Let's see. All right, yes, look at that. It's significantly smoother. Oh, we've had a stoppage. Just give it a nudge. Yeah, that's fine. What I was about to say is it's significantly smoother on DCC than it was on analog. Let's see it come round the bend. Oh, it's stopping on a few points actually. You can see why the stay alive capacitor perhaps was fitted, but the good news is it is moving pretty well. Let's try and, yeah, it's gone past that point there. All right, we're going to stop it at the water tower. You'll see it come into shot. There we go. It looks quite smooth, to be honest. Let's see if we can do a gradual stop. Yes, we can. Not too bad. Now, it probably just needs a good run, to be honest, because it does seem to be moving very, very nicely. And it only stopped on those couple of points in the yard, but as you can see, it's making its way past the other ones without a problem. And I didn't jinx it just then. And it's just as good in reverse as well. Again, very, very smooth. Let's see if we can get a good coupling onto the coaches. Yeah, oh, a little bit stuttery, but in the grand scheme of things, that's pretty good. And as we prepare to send Beachy Head off round the Queensbury layout for the first time, I'm also going to be running Lady of Legend, because this locomotive currently is the only other loco that is in my collection that's based at the Bluebell for now, and yeah, has been a regular runner there for the last few months. So we're going to get that running on the inside line, and we'll have Beachy Head operating the outside loop. So let's get in to the first proper service. Here we go. All right, we're looking for a nice smooth takeoff. Let's go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, brilliant. It looks so good going round there. Even from where I'm stood. Yes. No! Oh, that point is a problem, isn't it? I wonder if I give it a bit of a clean. Maybe that will help. Okay, attempt number 2 then. Oh, good, it's in reverse. This is going well. Okay, attempt number 3. Let's go again. We'll do a higher pitched whistle out of frustration. Right, let's try and give it a bit more speed going around here, because it was fine on the inside line. Let's see. Come on, please make it past. That should be enough. Oh, okay, right, start again. All right, well, that's the last curved point that it's got to navigate now. So hopefully it will be okay for the rest of the journey. It's on its way round past Scaledale sidings. Do a slow acceleration. It does look really nice coming round there. Great stuff. definitely nice and smooth, so I'm really happy about that. Good job, Backman. If it goes around here without a problem, then it's effectively done a full loop. So yeah, that's pretty good to me. All right, awesome. Right, let's get Lady of Legend off then. Right, they're both running. This looks really good. Well guys, I have to say, this Beachy Head model is absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, it's running absolutely perfectly, straight out of the box. Yes, it stops on a couple of points here or there, but usually those points have got lots of dirt on them anyway, because I only clean my track every sort of 4 to 6 weeks. So yeah, that could be the factor, but also it could be the design of the locomotive, I'm not sure. But overall, I'm really, really happy with this. And yeah, it's definitely going to get a lot of use, particularly in the next few weeks. So yeah, very, very happy. And another Southern Railway era locomotive to add to the collection. Well guys, that's going to wrap up the video for today. Thank you for joining me in this unboxing of my new Beachy Head model. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing it go round with Lady of Legend today. And yeah, like I said, it will definitely feature in a few of my upcoming videos. So yeah, be sure to check that out. But for now, thanks again guys, and I will see you again soon for another video.